That's what I'm thinking too.
So moving on, Wisconsin. This is a big one.
Yes.
I think a lot of question marks. A lot of people just jumping the gun on them.
They're going to an air raid. That is so interesting to me. Wisconsin has always been ground pound and live and die by running the football and play action pass occasional.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But they're trying. I mean, they're trying to do something new. Over there with Tanner Mordecai bringing him in. He's not really great against the Power 5 in the games he played at SMU, but nonetheless, he'll probably be the best quarterback they have had in a long time. Yeah. So, and then you got a couple of good receivers. I know DK. He's a very good receiver. He'll be number one target for sure. Braylon Allen. He's one of the best running backs in the country, in the top 5 in the conference at least.
Yeah. Luke Fickle, I really like their head coach.
Yeah, everybody does. Everyone loves him, but I feel like he might get the Scott Frost treatment if stuff goes wrong.
That's very true. That is very true.
You know, he did very well at Cincinnati, but then again, it's like, you know, now it's every week you're going to have better opponents, more opportunities, but you got a great program to start with.
Yeah.
So it'll be good for him. The keys for them, offensive line, they're not really worried about it. You know, the Badgers insiders, they're not worried about it.
No.
But that'll be their biggest question mark. You don't want to turn one-dimensional.
Right.
And I know they're going for this air raid attack, but you got to be able to, you know, stick to your roots. You got a great running back. I don't anticipate they would ever
that would be hard.
With a ton of dropbacks and not running the ball.
If you're up by one touch say you're up by 3, 3rd and 1, this is the ball game. They're going to go back to Wisconsin football and grind that 1 yard out, you know?
Yeah, like when it comes down to it, yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to go to strict air raid, and they're going to go to a slant route, you know? So
exactly. And I have them as they do have a legitimate shot to win the Big Ten Conference, just in terms of if what they are trying to do works.
Yeah.
They got
the guys to make it work. It's whether or not the system will work with those guys.
Exactly. It's too new, which kind of reflected in my predictions here. I got them going 9-3. Deli had them at 10-2.
I got them at 10-2.
So Buffalo, Washington State, it would be a great game.
Yeah, week 2, Washington State. That is a good one. That'll tell you how their year's going to go.
Yeah,
I think that'll answer a lot of questions.
I think, and I could see it being a sloppy game.
Yep.
And I'm not even trying to, say the system won't work. It's just a big turnaround, dude. Yeah. Like it is. That is
it's hard.
Total 180.
Yeah. Especially in 1 year after getting a new head coach, turning into a completely different style. If they would have went from a traditional ground and pound like they were to more of a typical NFL style offense, which is a 50-50 pass, 50-50 run style, and then went to maybe 2 years after that went to a air raid.
Yeah.
I that would work, I think, better. But the problem is all their personnel are essentially built and were recruited for a ground and pound and defensive minded team.
Yeah.
Which is what their old head coach wanted. So
yeah, so looking at their schedule past non-conference, we got them going undefeated. You go to Purdue, I got them losing. That'll be their biggest test, other than Washington State, obviously. But at Purdue, conference game opener, that'll be tough. I got Purdue. Rutgers win. Iowa,
I have them. I got them losing. You got them winning.
I do. I like I was saying in the Iowa kind of portion of this episode. It's like we can never get a win.
Yeah, you guys struck at Camp Randall, but I got hope for Iowa this year. I think Cade will lead that team.
Oh, I sure hope so. But then they'll turn around, play Illinois, get the win, consensus there.
And then Ohio State.
That's
just don't even show up.
They're not quite ready yet.
Yeah, just don't show up. Just don't show up.
At Indiana,
play your second strings. Don't get hurt.
Indiana win, Northwestern win, Nebraska win, Minnesota. I got them losing. Minnesota gives them fits. And they're pretty good this year.
I don't see it. I think I'm not high. I'm not near as high. This is going to be a good one towards the end of the episode is when we get to Minnesota. But I am nowhere near as high as you are on Minnesota. I have them winning that game. I think they'll win it easily. I think it'll be by more than 2 touchdowns.
I agree. So we'll move on to there. So 10-2, 9-3.
Yep.
I feel like that's pretty fair.
7-2, 7-3 for conference.
But their ceiling, I would honestly put 11-1. You run the table and lose to Ohio State.
Yep,
That's their ceiling.
I think that's about their ceiling. I think they're basement would probably be
Mine.
four
9 and
loss.
3.
Yeah,
8-4.
8-4, 9-3.
I'd say 8-4.
I could see 8-4 with them losing maybe to Illinois.
Yeah, and that would be it. Yeah. Or